God. What's good, y'all? It's your boy Jay on the Segway. Today we about to take the Nami Burn E. It's the 32 amp hour Nami. Just in case you're trying to figure out, we're gonna go take this helmet here. I'm gonna mount this thing up to my Sena 20S. I'm gonna get you guys some content. I want you guys to see how the Action 3 sounds when you use your actual comm system headset, the built-in one. Once you install it on your helmet, that one, okay? I have the Sena 20S. I'll put the link to the actual product in the description below. And I want you guys to hear how it sounds. We'll probably go as high as about 55. I might go 60. I got full riding gear right now. These pants are armored. Same with the jacket. Gonna have the helmet on, so we're gonna be being safe. I got the gloves, you know what I'm saying? So we're good to go. So without further ado, guys, let's go. All right, here we go. All right, so this is the Nami Burn E 32 amp hour. I guess I better turn my rear light on. For some reason, these electric scooters, they get dogs going crazy. Man. So guys, I'm going to need new brakes soon on the Nami. So if anybody have any brake recommendations, feel free to spit them out on the bottom. All right, so right now I got my visor cracked open so I can allow some wind to come through, at least a little bit. I'm gonna return these Redbox movies that I rented. Oh shit, this thing got so much torque. And, excuse me, oh, grandma and grandpa out for a Sunday drive. All right. So right now, what I did was, the first time around, I had the gain settings at +12. I went up to +15. Before it was on mono audio. Now I have it on stereo. It is windy as hell. And even with this hardcore wind, the Nami's still going about 50 in X mode. And this is stock settings X mode with the turbo off. And it's, godly, I'm about to close the visor. It's just too windy, too much wind coming inside the visor. Like I said, I got it cracked open one slit. And yeah, this thing's going crazy. You can put the cruise control on. All right, here we go, here we go. Slowing down, slowing down. So the cool thing about the Nami is this thing can, it can basically go city speeds. So you guys will have to check the local regulations if you even have any. I don't think there are any right now for where I am. So what I try to do is, if I'm going to ride like this, I'll ride responsibly. I'll go on ahead and put gear on, try not to speed, you know, stuff like that, follow the speed limits. If I feel like it's too much traffic, I try to stay to the side. This scooter does have turn signals, so I generally like to use my turn signals. And make sure I utilize my turn signals so that, you know, we're being safe. And if anyone's in question, it's like, hey, you know, I got my gear on. I'm not weaving in and out of traffic. I'm riding with the cars. I got all my lights on to stay visible. This does have a horn as well, which most scooters do now. Nowadays, most modern scooters do come with horns and stuff. But make sure I'm using that. You know, basically obeying the traffic laws as if I was on a motorcycle. Okay, I just closed the visor. Oh my God, because there's too much wind going on in here. Just too much. I had to put a new throttle on this thing, you guys. And it's very twitchy. I was like, I don't remember if the Nami was always this twitchy or... Damn. I don't know if the Nami was always this twitchy as far as the throttle goes, or it was Or this is just because of the new throttle, you know. I did a custom setup on my eco mode, and with those settings I was able to get about almost 100 miles on a charge. So if any of you guys are interested in those settings, you could check. I'm going to put a copy of the link below to that video. I don't expect you to watch the whole video, but let me see, return. I did make a range test video, an official range test, and we got like 98.6 miles, if I remember correctly, on that charge. The average speed was about 14.5 miles per hour. The target speed was 15. When the battery gets too low, it drops down to about 13.8, 13.5. So that's something you guys can expect if you go on ahead and which way should I go? I'm gonna go this way. That's what you guys can expect if you, as your battery depletes, no matter which mode you're in, you will lose top speed. So that being said, make sure you get the microphone up by my mouth so you guys can hear me clearly. Okay, so what you guys can do, the door for the USB-C port, take the USB-C door off if you want to, and that way it's not interfering with, you know, if you guys are going to turn this camera on and off, because some of you guys might not actually leave it on while you're riding. It just clips on off just like this. You guys can see. Right now we're on our way to the gas station. I need to go on ahead and sell my Draggy. The Draggy that I am selling is an older version of it's basically the version 1. They do have 2 versions now. The version 2 is just a little more refined as far as specs go. They basically perform about the same. So you guys, if you guys are thinking about getting a Draggy, you're not losing anything by just getting the version 1. I'm selling mine for a good price. So I'm going to meet up with a young lady or a gentleman, I don't know right now, and go on ahead and give them something that they could be excited about. They may have a fast car. This usually Draggies are good for people who have fast cars. They want to do lap times, or if you you want to do some circuit timing and you want to see your speeds in certain sections, that's what it's good for. If you can find regular fuel, your car will get more miles to the gallon with, you know, running regular fuel without ethanol in it, and your fuel system will last longer. If you want to store your vehicle, you want to store it with regular fuel. You don't want to store it with ethanol blended fuel, especially if it's for like 5-6 months or more, because that 10% ethanol in the fuel, it isn't enough to decay your fuel system. Damn, my freaking legs are tired. I almost about fell over. It's not enough to decay your fuel system, but it's enough to, when you store it that long, you guys don't know or do know, ethanol, aka alcohol, does attract water. So now you'll have like condensation in your fuel system if you leave ethanol blended fuel in there for so long. You get what I'm saying? Let me know what you guys think about the audio, okay? This is the Sena 20S headset, you know, comm system. This comm system does not have the mesh feature like some of the newer models do. So, and it doesn't have the JBL speakers, which might be or might not be a deal breaker. I hear with them fine, but it doesn't sound like bassy, you know, it's not gonna give you that sound like you get in your car or something like that if you have a car with a decent stereo. But anyways, like I said, let me know what you guys use. If you guys motovlog, let me know what you use. What's your setup? Does your setup sound better than mine? Does it sound worse? Are you interested in my setup? My setup is kind of costly up front, relatively. I had to buy the Sena 20 headset, and I don't know. I need you guys to let me know if you know if there's another headset that allows me to manually connect the headset, you know, the comm system, to the actual GoPro or to the Action 3. The GoPro is going to need to have a media mod for this to work, but then the Action 3 is going to need some adapters. The Action 3 set up to have it, you know, Motovlog ready is a lot less costly, so to speak. It's more cost effective because you just need a little adapter cable, and then that's pretty much all you need. GoPro, you're gonna have to buy the medium mod. Medium mod is like $75 to $80. It could be a little bit less nowadays, you know, at the time of recording. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks for coming here. Jay on the Segway. All right, you can hit me up on Snapchat, Jay on the Segway on Snapchat, and Jay on the Segway on Instagram. By Instagram is not very active, but whatever. If you need to ask me a question on there, let me know. I can make a video short for you showing you exactly what it is you need to answer to. If that's, you know, that's the method I need to use to get you to understand what's going on, so you don't have any more questions. All right. So once again, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, hit the like. I want you guys to know nobody sponsored this video but this guy, okay? No one sent me anything. No one's paying me to tell you whatever I'm telling you. I just wanted you guys to know that if you want to motovlog or scooter vlog or EUC vlog or one-wheel vlog, and you want to have a helmet set up using one of the comm systems that you could typically get on a motorcycle helmet, this is an option. All right, Jay on the Segway. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace.